Mr. Beast answers the web's most searched questions. Mr. Beast answers the web's most searched questions. Third time's Mr. Beast answers the web's most searched questions. Fourth time is a charm. There we go.
Mr. Beast, and this is the Wired autocomplete interview. Let's see what weird things you guys Google about me. Whew, I actually
Mr. Beast feet. Mr. Beast feet pics. Mr. Beast Feastables bar. Mr. Beast feet in Feastables in melted Feastables bars. Mr. Beast Jimmy Donaldson Jimmy Donaldson feet. Mr. Feet Beast. Mr. Feastables bars.
Don't Google myself much, so I have no idea what's about to pop up.
Brother, it's gonna be how much is Mr. Beast worth? Mr. Beast net worth. How much money does Mr. Beast have?
Okay. Board number 1. Why is Mr. Beast named Mr. Beast? I wish I had a better story to tell you guys, but when I started
Mr. Beast 6000
Xbox Live account many years ago when I was a little kid, it autofilled the name as Mr. Beast 6000. Eventually I dropped the 6000.
No way this motherfucker's name is his auto-generated Xbox username. We were talking about that the other day. Like, at what your Xbox username was. This guy's fucking Xbox username was MrBeast6000, and now he's the biggest YouTuber, and he named himself after his fucking Xbox name. What? Mr. Beast is such a cool Xbox-generated username. Mine was like CupidLover59, bro. That was lame as fuck.
What is Mr. Beast's
net worth
logo supposed to be?
A tiger.
I don't really know. I guess it's kind of like a tiger. I'll be honest. I mean, even though that logo's probably been seen 100 billion times, I actually put very little thought into it. When I was a little kid, I just kind of designed a tiger.
Why does Mr. Beast not show his feet in camera more?
My name, my logo, probably should have had more thought behind it. I'll admit it. Why does Mr. Beast change his thumbnails? That's
fucking A/B testing, bro. It's Mr. Beast has like gamified the YouTube game. Like, it's not just A/B testing. Mr. Beast will have like 20 different thumbnails for like one individual video, because like minute changes can increase click-through rate pretty drastically. Like, even if he has one video with like, say his click-through rate's like 10%, and then he has a thumbnail that gets it to 10.4, that 0.4% for somebody with, you know, fucking 300 million subscribers is millions of views.
a good question. So what they're referring to is sometimes we'll upload a video with the thumbnail, and then if you check the video a month later, it'll have a different thumbnail. The answer is, I just never know how to thumbnail our videos, because sometimes we'll do something crazy like world's fastest man versus a cheetah. How do you show that in a thumbnail? Because there's like 100 different ways you can make a thumbnail of a man running against a cheetah. You could do like a side profile shot, you could do a frontal shot. And so a lot of it is me just like second guessing myself and be like, I don't know if this thumbnail is the best, or maybe we change this angle.
I do wonder how hands-on he is with his own YouTube game. You know what I mean? Like, most YouTubers at his size don't make their own thumbnails. You have a thumbnail editor guy. You give them ideas and then you tweak it. Like, that's how my thumbnails are. Like, if you see a thumbnail of mine, I'm just sending ideas to fucking Kangro. He's sending shit back. I tweak it, or I go change this, we'll change that, and then that's what I upload. Sometimes we'll have a disagreement. Like, sometimes I'll nail it immediately and I'll just use that. Sometimes it'll take an edit or two, and then there's like a few where I've had him edit it like 5 different times and I didn't like any of them, so I just pick one. Because it's like, some videos it's impossible to thumbnail.
And my thumbnail team probably hates me because I just like change my mind.
Yeah, that's what I think he's in the same way. I think he's hands-on in the sense of like, hey, I want this, and then they send him 40 thumbnails and he's like, these 5 are good.
And my thumbnail team probably hates me because I just like change my mind all the time and constantly change the thumbnails. Thumbnails are important, but what is ultimately most important is that you just make great content.
Nope. Yeah, you need good content. But I think the thumbnail game it's not the only thing that matters. Your content matters first and foremost. But similar to how black pillars will say looks are the only thing that matters, That's thumbnails on the YouTube game. Like, looks matter in life, but they're not everything, similar to a thumbnail, right? You need the thumbnail. It's the prerequisite, they would say, right? Like, you need somebody. If you could have really good content, but if your thumbnail and your title sucks, you know, nobody's going to click on your video.
How does Mr. Beast get his contestants? Typically, we have this Instagram page that I promote on my Instagram stories all the time called Mr. Beast Casting. It has the verified check mark, and then we just source a lot of our contestants through there. All right.
He didn't explain that fully. I'm going to explain it how they've explained it to me. I don't know if I'm supposed to share this. They source people through that, but they randomly select, like, this is how they used to do it. They randomly select a certain percentage, and then they interview or get a certain percentage of people they think will be entertaining, right? Because you can't randomly select 100 contestants, because you could have 100 contestants be really fucking boring, right? So they're not picking anybody that they think are going to have a competitive edge or anything. They're picking like 40 people at random, and then like 40 people that they think might be kind of funny or like entertaining or outgoing. Because like, you got to think the average Mr. Beast viewer that's applying to a Mr. Beast video is probably very introverted, quiet, and not ready to be on camera. So if you had like a few videos where you have, like, imagine if the Squid Games video was just 100 people, like the 300 people were just all introverted people. Like, the video would be horrible. Like, I'm not dissing introverted people, but for the content perspective, you need the guys that are like, I'm gonna win this. It's gonna be me. Yeah. Like, those are the guys that you need, right? You need the cocky people. So they have to source them, like, through the groups of, you know, like they're still randomly selecting people, but, like, they want some people that are personalities.
Right. We got another one. Mr. Beast's first video. Well, if you go to my channel, you can set it to oldest.
But they don't, like, they're not, like, hand-picking, like, all their contestants. Like, if you apply, like, there's, like, you have the same chance as everybody else of getting in. Like, they're fair in their choices. They explained that to me when I was on, this was years ago. They might have changed the system now. But they're fair in selection on, like, how they're picking people.
And you will see that my first video is actually, I recreated Saw in Minecraft. I was a little kid with a hand-me-down laptop from my brother that I kind of like stole. I load up Minecraft and I'm just building, like, I built this big box, and then I put like some little like pigs from there in there, and then built like mini weird saw traps. And I was just like, look at this funny, weird thing I made. And it was, yeah, no one watched it or cared. The thing is, if you watch a piece of content you made 6 months ago and you don't see a lot of things that could be improved, then you're probably not constantly improving and evolving. And
on God, though. No, that is true. I look back at my content from, like, years ago, and it's dog shit. Even stuff like, I don't dislike my videos from, like, 2023 and beyond, but I could definitely see things that I would want to change.
So for me, there is no such thing as a perfect video. Things can always be better. The pacing or the editing or, you know, even the coloring, the lighting. There is no perfect.
How much do you think he got paid for this video? Nothing. He just did this because it gives him promotion.
Piece of content. And so I think until the day I die, I will always look at whatever I filmed 6 months prior and, you know, see the flaws and think it could be improved. Does Mr. Beast respond to DMs? I'll just be blunt. I probably get over 100,000 DMs a day. So I do respond to maybe a couple here and there a month. But if you DM me, the odds of me replying to you are probably lower than a shark falling from space and eating you. So maybe just don't waste your time.
I mean, that would be zero. So
Mr. Beast off camera. That's me right here. It's actually partially why I'm excited to do this. My videos have gotten so big, and sometimes they revolve around the contestants and not me, and a lot of people feel like they don't know me anymore or really get to hear me talk. And it was pretty eye-opening. I uploaded a video on my second channel where I react.
Well, and dude, it's so much better when he actually fucking just talks, man. Oh my God, the Mr. Beast voice can become unbearable at sometimes. And I know it's like it's like a newscaster voice, but it's like, we're going to be seeing who can last the longest on an airplane today.
To a video called Hide Me in 10 Years, and it was just me talking. And like the top comment on my video was like, wow, it's very refreshing.
They're going to have to see if their mom is really the one they care about. And it's like the emphasizing on certain letters.
To see Jimmy just being himself, and it had like 30,000 upvotes, and I was like,
yeah, it's performative, but I mean, like, I know that's what he has to do, but it's just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, he has to be annoyed by it sometimes. There's no way. Especially when you have to retake some shit like 9 times.
I should do more chill things, you know? Because everything I do is like bigger, 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 higher stakes, higher stakes. And it seems like right now a lot of people who watch my content or fans, whatever you want to call them, just want to see more raw me. And so, yeah, hopefully people don't have to Google Mr. Beast off camera. They can just see me in situations like this. What does Mr.
I mean, this is still on camera. This is still on camera. I think when people say Mr. Beast off camera, they're saying like what is he doing in his free time? Like, how is he acting? Like, you're still like, you're not like performative Mr. Beast right now, but you're still like on camera Mr. Beast.
Do with his money. Depends on the week. One week we're burying me alive for a video. The next week we are, building 100 wells in Africa. Jokes aside, I spend most of my money on our YouTube content. Could be literally anything. If you scroll through my channel, it's a bunch of random stuff. So outside of content though, I have a couple cats, a couple dogs. I have a fiance. For the most part, I reinvest all my money into content, and I, don't really do much besides film. What is Mr. Beast?
That kind of pisses me off a little bit. That kind of pisses me off a little bit. But yo, you're the biggest YouTuber. Like, it's good that he reinvests in the content and he does like charitable things, bro. Like, you're telling me you don't have like one supercar? Like, you don't have like you're worth like his actual, I mean, obviously he's reinvesting his money, but like he's net worth like $1 billion. Like, his value as a YouTuber, like he's worth like in speculative value like $1 billion. Like, you're telling me you don't own like a fucking like a Lamborghini or something?
Most expensive video. Back in the day, it used to be when we recreated Squid Games. I spent $4 million on that. And that was like crazy at the time. But I mean, we've had quite a few videos since then where we spend
$4 million. Ugh.
Spent more than 4 million. It's hard because,
well, yeah, I mean, it's just like flying the contestants out alone. Like, how much do you think, well, Beast Games isn't his videos. Like, that's like a co-created thing for Prime. But like, I mean, Beast Games as a show, like, you're already flying out like 500 contestants. Like, that alone's $1 million. You're not $1 million. What's like $2,000 times like 500? That's $1 million. Yeah. Like, I mean, like room and board and like all that alone, just for like 300 contestants, you're spending $1 million. Then you have production. Like, when I was in that burger video fucking, 4 years ago or whatever, 3.5 years ago, dude, they had like 20 cameramen, 10 editors, mic guys, boom mic guys. Like, dude, the amount of employees is insane. It's a company.
That much about the money spent. It's more about the story. What do people feel? And it's not really about the money anymore. But I will say the most just period expensive thing I did was Beast Games, which was our Prime Video show. I mean, in season 1, I spent over like $20 million just building a city in the show. So for the
yeah, but I feel like a lot of that Amazon had to have funded.
Contestants to live in. So that thing, we got a little carried away. What is Mr. Beast's most popular video? Well, as of right now, my most viewed video is when I recreated Squid Games in real life. I used to, when I was younger, focus a lot on views and how many views does a video get. But the wave I've been on more recently is just obviously how does a video make people feel? Because there's a big difference between 100 million people watching a video, right? Our average video does 200 million views. There's a big difference between 200 million people watching a video and be like, yeah, that was cool, versus 200 million people watching a video and loving it and be like, wow, that was really awesome. And like,
no, I still think he's view driven. I think that view drive though goes from just a raw video view to like something that's clippable and like socially talked about. Like that Mr. Beast like Squid Games video was like in social discussion. Like, people would talk about that, and then that grows popularity, right? Like, it's like word of mouth shit. Like, that's what matters more. Like, if the video gets 100 million views for Mr. Beast, but everyone that watched it is constantly being like, what do you think about that? And they're talking about it, that generates more buzz and more, I guess, value than something that's just 150 million views, but nobody talks about it.
Really enjoying the experience.
Like if he has a dud video that does well, but nobody cares about it.
And so I try to measure it more on, you know, quality views as opposed to just views. What is Mr. Beast doing next? I am actually dropping season 2 of Beast Games, our biggest competition show ever in the history of anything. We have 100 of the strongest people in the world compete against 100 of the smartest people in the world for $5 million, maybe $10 million. Yeah, I mean, we built a brand new city, biggest sets in history, just a whole large, massive undertaking, and that's been a good chunk.
What does he mean he got 100 of the smallest or the smartest people in the world and 100 of the strongest? How do you even get that?
Of this past year, and I'm excited for it to finally come out. Oh, those are fun ones. What we got next? Who won Mr. Beast's Island? Which island? Whoever Googled this, you didn't clarify. I've given away a lot of islands in my life. Actually, this year, I think I've given away 2 islands in 2025 alone, so.
I feel like the islands that are given away, though, are usually just immediately, like, flipped and sold. Or, like, he'll buy them back for, like, whatever the value that he paid them for. Because there's no way you would want to win that. Like, if you're, like, a middle-aged, like, middle-class mom, and you win the Mr. Beast private jet, like, you're not going to keep that. Like, you're going to get rid of that motherfucker.
I think the first island I ever gave away, Chandler won. We did Last Sleeve Island. He named the island Jeff. I don't remember who won the second island. The third island, I think, was when I hit 100 million subscribers. I flew 100 random subscribers down to a private island and had them compete for it. It was such an awesome, really epic video. And then we gave away an island in season 1 of Beast Games. We gave away an island in season 2 of Beast Games. We've given away quite a few islands. In my experience, when someone wins an island, the first thing they do is try to sell it. Because they're like, I don't want to.
Yeah. Because why the fuck would you want to keep that? You're going to be paying taxes on it. You upkeep the island. You're not going to move to the island.
Go to this island. So, which is why I probably won't give much islands away in the future because it's, you know, not as practical as like a house. What?
Well, it's not as practical. I think he knows that, but it's just easier for clickbait too. It's like who last to leave the island wins it, right? Versus just like every prize being money.
Does Mr. Beast donate to? We did a video where we helped 1,000 blind people see. We helped 1,000 people hear again. We did a video where we help people walk again. We do a lot of projects that I would, I guess, sum up as helping people with healthcare, especially in America. And then the other side of what we do is we actually, with Feastables, we're the largest ethically sourced chocolate company in the world. So 100% of our chocolate, we only work with farms that audit and remediate child labor on their farms. And most people don't realize this, but there's 1.5 million kids in illegal child labor just on cacao farms. So we can have cheap chocolate. And so I don't necessarily donate.
I mean, most people don't realize that like the majority of the products that you have are like made through child labor. Like, not majority, but a lot. Like, the shoes you're wearing, there's a chance that a kid made those shoes. Like, the phone that you have, probably a chance a kid was involved in the making of that phone. Like, so I don't want to say it's like nitpicked on certain things, but like, well, somebody said Temu. What, like Temu products? What do you mean?
To them, but those are just more what I just use my money to make change instead of giving it to other people to make change, I guess. But a large part of it right now is trying to get as many of the 1.5 million kids in illegal child labor and chocolate out of it through Feastables. And then the other side is, you know, I just think it's weird that in America there are people who their only hope of seeing, walking, hearing is that a YouTuber steps in and pays for stuff, which is like silly.
I mean, that's even more of an issue for just like healthcare in general, not just in the United States, but like the world, dude. Like people don't have the money to, you know, get the medical aid that they need, and their governments won't help them.
So that's right now most of where my focus has been in terms of helping people. What is Mr. Beast's favorite YouTube video? This might seem like a weird one. I bet most people listening to this will have no idea what I'm saying. But there's this YouTuber back in the day called Technoblade, and he had this series where he tried to farm the most potatoes on a server, more potatoes than this squid guy. People who don't play Minecraft are gonna think
I've seen Technoblade, but I don't know that potato video.
Crazy, but as a grown man saying this is my favorite video, but
dude, that Technoblade video was so sad. Like, obviously rip Technoblade and fuck cancer, but I remember it was this summer and I saw the video and it was his dad reading the words that Techno wrote. And that was so sad. But like, what a good message he had, man. Like, you know, the fucking dude, he was like in his early 20s. Like the fucking guts you have to have and the heart you have to be able to make that like profound of a message, knowing you're gonna die. How old was he? I think he died at what, like 23, 24, 23. Yeah.
He passed away, but he was very, very funny and charismatic. And that video, it's
Yeah,
just
he was as old as me.
so freaking funny how he just farms millions of potatoes over the course of months, but somehow makes it incredibly entertaining. And I find myself watching that like once a year, and it's always inspirational. All right, what we got next? Will Mr. Beast hit 1 billion subscribers?
No.
Oh, that'd be cool.
No. Dude, he said that is so far. If he ever hit 1 billion, okay, 1 billion subscribers wouldn't be 1 billion people because there would be people that have multiple accounts. But like, bro, if he had 1 billion subs, that'd be like 700 million people. That would be like a very noticeable fraction of the earth subscribing to Mr. Beast. Probably eventually. If Mr. Beast does YouTube for the next like 10 years, maybe. But I think that's like unfeasible. That would have to be just like straight botted accounts.
Pretty cool. Even what I have already, 450 million subscribers. It's freaking.
Oh my God, I thought he was at 300. He's at 400 million right now. How many subs does he gain a day? Or a month? Let me check his social blade. He gains 6 million subs a month. So that's 72 million a year. If he kept on that rate, he would hit it within 10 years. Dude, he gains almost like 1.5x my total sub goal in 1 month. Conservatively, because he gets boosted with larger events, true. Like every big event, like he hasn't really done a big event on YouTube this month. Like if he does a big event, then he gains way more.
I mean, that is such an unfathomably large number. Like I'm already more.
You're 3 mil? I'm at like 4.06 or something.
More than grateful for what I have. I mean, I have more followers, more, you know, people who watch my content than I ever could have dreamed of when I was a little kid. So will Mr. Beast hit 1 billion subscribers? I hope, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I already have more than I ever thought I would in terms of viewership and fans. And so, yeah, I guess we'll see. Our Mr. Beast game scripted. Our Mr. Beast game scripted. Why are we Googling this? No, they are not. Oh my gosh, I spend so many millions of dollars to make my videos where I don't have to do that kind of stuff where, all right, here, brace yourselves. Here's the deal. In most giant competition shows, what they would do is, like, if you're a contestant, most shows would.
They're not scripted, but they kind of want it to go a certain way. Does that make sense? It's not rigging, but it's like they don't want the video to suck. So they're going to be like, how can we somehow tip the scale in a way that this will maybe go the way we want it to? But I mean, there's instances where it's like obviously unscripted. Like even for the Prime show, like when that girl ran off after he was explaining the rules and he didn't give her another try and was like, sorry, your team's out. Like that's not scripted. Like that woman just fucked her whole team. Like that girl just screwed everybody over, right? Like, it just happened. Like, that happens. Like, that's not like, oh, they paid that woman to do that. Like, that just happened. She got nothing for it.
Have a camera guy or woman walk up to you and film you, and then a story producer stand behind the camera and be like, hey, we need you to say these lines, or you're kind of the villain, or you're the good guy, or whatever. You know, the camera guy would film you for 5-10 minutes, done. Go to the next person. That's how they film it. What we do, like in Beast Games, for example, we had 1,000 contestants, more than any show in history, and we put a camera rolling 24/7 in front of all of them.
Yeah, and it's so much more work, but they're combing through like thousands of hours of footage to then map it in a way that it is like movie-esque, and so it feels scripted.
So they can just be themselves, right? Which is why we actually have the literal Guinness.
Like the majority of people get cut out. Like, you know how many people are probably in Mr. Beast videos and they literally just fucking ramble for hours to the camera and then none of it makes it onto the video because they're boring. Like they didn't add what they thought would be good.
Record for most cameras ever used in a single production. And the reason why shows don't do that is because I had to set up 1,000 cameras, which is millions of dollars. We actually broke the world record for most cables ran in a single production for cameras, which is millions of dollars. I just said.
Were you in a Mr. Beast vid? Yeah, one that never made it to his channel. Only like it's like 1 in 4 videos get cut, or 1 in 3 videos get cut.
a control room, which is millions of dollars. And then the downstream effects, because you have 1,000 cameras recording, you now have millions upon millions of dollars in storage. I had petabytes on petabytes of footage. I mean, you're talking 1,000 cameras running for hours upon hours upon hours, day after day, filming all these contestants. And then the downstream effect is I then have to hire over 130 editors to ship through the footage, and we're editing for so long compared to any other competition show. And it's millions of dollars every step of the way, and it's so much effort. But the reason we do that is because unlike other shows, I don't have to go, hey, this is your 10-minute filming window, say these lines, all right, we're good. I can just leave the cameras running. And we spend all this money on infrastructure so we can just capture the contestants.
Yeah, I feel like that is the one thing that they do better. You know how like you watch like Big Brother or Survivor, and during the competition it'll cut to somebody and they're like, I just got to keep my arms up. I know I could do this. Like they're interviewing them after the fact and telling them to talk like they're in the present tense. Like that's scripted. Like that's right. And I'm not defending Mr. Beast videos. Like there are clearly points where like they want it to go a certain way in like when it's not 500 contestants, it's like less people. They'll be like, hey, like we're going to tip the scales in this manner. But like they don't do that. Like where it's like, hey, oh, I really got to like lock in here for this. It's like, I know I could do it. Like, brother, it happened like 2 hours ago.
In the contestants, them being themselves, right? And I don't have to fake anything. That's the kind of stuff that people don't see and they don't understand, but that's what you feel. And that's why I think partially why people gravitate towards our videos, because they can tell they're authentic and they can tell it's not scripted like normal reality shows, but they can't put it to words if you ask them. And in my opinion, this is why. It's because we go infinitely above and beyond 100x what anyone else would. So contestants can just be themselves, and we're recording all the time, and then we can just show an actual true reflection of what happened and not have to craft things in a short window. Can Mr. Beast buy the NFL? Can he buy the NFL? I already bought the NFL. What are you talking about? I bet maybe 2% of people watching this understand that joke. To the other 98% of you, just know that if you are part of the 2%, you would think that's funny. Mr. Beast, Game Season 2. It's my brand new show that just dropped.
We know!
Cash prize. It's big. That's indoor. We went. I thought it would snap. Oh well.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a fun video. I liked him answering those questions, but I already mentioned Mr. Beast Game Season 2 3 times. I know, Jibby. I'll watch it. First thumbnail of Mr. Beast where he's not photoshopped. What? Where they like gloss over his face? My editor will do that for me too. All right. Yo, Kevin.